Hi Pisces, this is Tarot with Ariana Stark with your forecast for March 2025. I will use the ID Tarot Love Oracle, Divine Messages Oracle for your reading this month. Personalized reading as well as for deck purchase, feel free to reach us at the email address given below. Now let's just understand what's in store for you this March. The overall energy from the ID Tarot is the Three of Pentacles. This means that you can expect minor gains. I think you also need to work on your craft, polish your skills, because from the 3 to the 10 is a very long way off. Maybe there'll be job opportunities, but you also have your reasons not to take them, so it would be prudent to work on your skill set. I think your loved ones or your friends and acquaintances may feel that you're too set in your ways to reject offers, but then you do have your reasons. I think you also need to collaborate and cooperate with others around you rather than be too set in your ways. Maybe you also need to accept your mistakes. Other than that, you will also shield those whom you care about this month. The final days of February, stepping into March, is the Seven of Swords. Now, this is a person who is looking like a thief in the night, or he is worried that others may see him. I think in this time you were someone who was dealing with a deceptive person. Maybe you needed to be tactful and polite rather than let disharmony come into your relationships. Oftentimes you may have also lost your cool. Maybe you felt that you were being sidelined, or that your good intentions were never acknowledged, rather they were misinterpreted. Interestingly, this was also the time when you needed to use your intelligence to tackle the problems that may have arisen. I think you were someone who was very decided and resolved. You had completed work one after the other. You also needed to adjust to what your superior wanted, or you could have ended up alienating yourself. Some of you may have also expected a promotion at this time, but it may not have come about. By and large, Pisces, you needed to keep calm because there may have been misunderstandings. Obstacles to overcome this month, or the challenges, I do have the Ace of Cups. Look into financial transactions. This is talking about new beginnings, but this is in the challenge position. So take any offer with a grain of salt. You also needn't let ego come in your relationships, because ego can damage the best of relationships. Maybe you also need to hold your tongue in certain situations, because divulging too much could also lead to your undoing. Work-wise, Pisces, you could be a bit flustered because your schedule could go for a toss. Maybe planned work is going to be cancelled, so that means pending work. Besides, having too much on your plate could also mean that there could be errors, so focus that much harder. Even if you're in the leadership position, you could have an heated exchange with a co-worker. Maybe she wants the work or the task to be rescheduled to her liking. I think she has to accept the decision that you have in mind, but it could create some kind of friction. Influences for this month is the Ten of Pentacles. Now this is talking about financial gains. So this is the material vibration. Oftentimes you could also be dealing with the earth signs, that is Capricorn, Taurus, as well as Virgo. So make hay while the sun shines. Capitalize, because the material vibration is not going to come every time into your life. You may also need to compromise, cooperate with those around you. Maybe you feel sidelined in personal relationships. Promote yourself. New clients will also come your way. You will also benefit on account of recommendation. Incidentally, Pisces, this is also the time when you should focus on spiritual growth. The first 10 days of March is the Fool card. Now this talks about new beginnings, new journeys, with the Ace of Cups and the Fool also coming up in your reading. So definitely you're going to want to start afresh or make a new start at something. Some of you may also make travel plans. You want to go elsewhere for higher education, or with respect to job opportunities. With Three of Wands coming up, this is also talking about turning your back and looking into the distant future. Again, sometimes your plans may not bear fruit. Maybe around 11, 12, 13, you could feel a bit low. So get a grip on your temperament. Maybe you shouldn't presuppose things. You should not draw conclusions. Past issues could also be raked up by those around you. So try to nip such issues rather than be bothered or affected by what's going on. I think you want to pay commensurate to your effort. That is why you could be looking for better opportunities. I think those of you who are in the leadership position, your administrator could pay attention. This person definitely has your back and is supportive of you. So that is also going to be an icing on the cake. The next 10 days, that is 11th to 20th March, again, this card also is a chariot which talks about movement. So set sail for greener pastures or make travel plans. Once again, Pisces, that's what the universe is telling you over and over again. You do have a lot of tasks that you need to attend to, but many of it will be completed because you're going to be very driven. You are going to feel in control. Maybe others will also need your assistance. You have the wherewithal to support them and take assistance from others so that you can overcome or help them out. Because you're going to be a bit temperamental, you could have issues with the father figure or even your own father. So avoid any showdown of such. Be sensitive towards what he wants. Some of you could also be a bit distressed over your career moves. Maybe you feel it's not heading in the right direction. There are going to be certain delays that you need to overcome, maybe even a bit of friction. Maybe networking skills can help you overcome these issues, even if you're low. Other than that, maybe staff will also play truant. That is why you have to look into affairs at home. The final days of the month, that is 21st to 31st March, is the Three of Swords. Now this lady, she seems very dejected, upset. Maybe your health is also going to be affected at this time. Maybe you're a bit heartbroken because sometimes we don't get what we desire, but the universe always has our back. So keep that in mind, Pisces. The work environment could also be a bit oppressive. Someone could try to upset you or unsettle you. You could want to quit, but then a winner never quits. So keep at it, Pisces. Financial issues could also be paramount here. So seek clarity with respect to financial transactions because the question of ethics could also arise. Also, once again, Pisces, you need to be mindful of your words because what you say could create a rift in a relationship and the damage could be permanent. Nevertheless, other gains can be expected. Maybe your sharp intelligence will help you achieve those gains, especially your presence of mind. Lenormand's tomb or burial mound has also come up in the reading, which talks about in health. It could be a transitional month, a phase where you need to go with the changes that are there, even if it's going to be something which is insurmountable. The crow is also there, so paranormal activity is very likely that you're going to feel. Clear your energies. Be prepared to do aura cleansing this month. It could benefit you. From the Divine Messages Oracle, I do have protective shield. So like I said, aura cleansing is needed. Increase your level of chanting, saying your prayers because this is something which you require. Ask your archangels to step in. Create a protective shield of white light because like the soldier, you need to guard against all the harsh energies, energy vampires that are there. Oftentimes this month you will also be focused at work because occupation has come up. Maybe you're also going to focus on your creative side. It could be a side hustle which you need to work on. So that could be a priority. With respect to your love life, I do have some cards. Reality is that I'm never over you. This could be true for those of you who are in separation with that Three of Swords. Maybe you realize that this person can never be far from your life or from your mind. You can never get over this person. Maybe there are going to be your fair share of admirers. With the Ace of Cups, someone does have deep feelings, but then you could even understand that sometimes some relationships are not meant to be because Other factors are involved with this card: limitations, impediments, roadblocks, outside influences. Maybe your family is going to frown upon this connection. That is why you will want to distance yourself from this relationship. How remarkable. I do have on the rebound. So those of you who are in an on again, off again connection, you could reconnect with your person, or maybe past failed relationships are also affecting your future connections. So do some soul searching, heal from past failed relationships before you can move to the next relationship. Your person is also going to help you when it comes to work. Maybe you're making your way for an interview, so your partner or your husband is or spouse is going to take you to the venue, or it could also be that you're writing official mails. At this time you will require the support of your partner. No other compares to you. So those of you who are madly in love, I think you realize that your person is incomparable, irreplaceable, and there can never be another person like him or her. Physical distance is also possible with this card. Limitations, it says maybe the two of you live in different cities. I think you need to break down those walls. Maybe you need to travel to be with this person, to cement the relationship, to make it stronger. The last card in this reading is Loon, intuitive. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. So even if you face rejection with this Three of Swords, realize that you do have someone out there. Besides, you should first love yourself, first heal from the relationships that have not worked out. You're also someone who has that intuitive gift, so follow your intuition. It is going to help you overcome the obstacles. Communicate your feelings, be brave and speak your truth. I think your subconscious is going to give you answers, so pay attention. Besides, your family love is also going to be very important because the Loon focuses on its family. Likewise, I think you need to protect the ones whom you love. They are known to be excellent partners and parents, so fidelity is something which will be uppermost on your mind. So in case you've been dealing with an unfaithful person, I think it's a sign from the universe to shake it off, or to shake this relationship off. I hope Pisces you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.